We just had our best day ever. Welcome back to Big Fat Fish Cards. Today we're going to be going over my last show that just happened on Saturday. Today's Tuesday, so still fresh in the mind. As well as some general business updates, but really going to focus on the show and what I think went well, what worked, what didn't work, stuff like that. So first, I want to show you some cool pickups. For the personal collection, I actually picked up two Pokemon Center ETBs, the Paldea Evolved and the Stellar Crown. So good additions as well. But yeah, we'll go over the numbers here in a second. I just kind of want to show you some cool stuff. This is my grading pile so far, everything I'm going to grade. Palkia, Latios, there's not really a good way to do this. Squirtle, Pikachu, Zacian. We got this Greninja. This is my most expensive card I've ever had. Is the Greninja EX SIR. That has a shot out of 10. It's got a chance. Urshifu, Hydreigon from Surging Sparks, Dialga Gold card from Crown Zenith, Leafeon SAR from Terrastal, Mewtwo V-Star Gold, or Rainbow, not Gold, Entei promo in Japanese, Magneton Pokemon Center, Blastoise from Celebrations, Ogerpon Pokemon Center, and Charizard, oh, there's one more, and Calyrex. I do have a submission out right now that should be back, I don't know, in like 8 weeks or something. So we'll go over that as soon as that comes back, but that'll be the next submission. I'm gonna try to start submitting more as I get more cards that are gradable and stuff. So at the card show, we did about $3,200 in revenue. Now revenue, we are including trades and stuff because of the way that I do the spreadsheet. Basically, when I take a trade, I'm selling the card for the sticker price, right? And then I'm buying the card that's being traded at 80% or whatever I'm trading at. So that's just how I do it, just for like tabulating purposes and like, did I sell the card for what it's stickered at and stuff like that. So that does include trades, but it's good to know, like, obviously you can't just keep like putting off calculating the trade until the end. It makes it complicated. It's much easier to do it card by card and do it like deal by deal. So we made $3,200 in revenue. In profit, we did $1,200 in profit. Now that's a little bit high. I would say probably half of that is from the Pokemon Center ETBs that we sold from Prismatic Evolutions. I sold those for $250 each. So those were each, you know, a good $190 profit, right? So that's basically half of it right there. At least profit-wise, but of course that revenue would have been taken up by something else had it not been the ETBs. So yeah, that's where we're at numbers-wise. We did about 100 transactions, but obviously transactions were groups, so buying and selling happened at once. Not 100 deals, but 100 cards actually like moved. I got rid of 100 cards and I got a bunch of new cards in. So, but yeah, it was just a one-day event. So it was from 9 until 4 p.m. and it was super busy the whole time. I think that's kind of just due to the fact that that's the only one in Boise, or in my area, Boise. This is really the only one that happens. So it's people kind of don't have another choice. And also just because the market is going crazy right now. So I was lucky to get a table. I actually already reserved my table for the one in April just because it's like over half of them were sold out already. And Boise's not a huge area, so that's kind of shocking. But yeah, that's where we're at. Card show wise, so far for the month of January, I'll just give you a mid-month update. Of course, I'll recap it at the end of the month, but this is gonna be our best month by far. So far for the month of January. For the month of January so far, I'm filming this on January 21st. So still have 9 days left of the month, so a solid week and a half left. So far we are at $5,565 in revenue and $1,569 in profit. Now that's a little bit sort of misleading. That profit number does include shipping supplies, so that has already been factored out. So that really is like pure profit, at least in the sense that like it takes all of the things that can be accounted to each individual card, like top loader, sleeve, bubble mailer, stuff like that, and it averages that out amongst the cards. But obviously I do still have to pay for other stuff, like I paid for the thermal printer, I paid for ink, I paid for a binder, I paid for giveaways, stuff like that. So that is sort of like profit in a pure sense. Like it would be closer to 2,000 had I not included the shipping supplies and stuff. But I'm pretty happy with that number. That's about 30% profit margin. A little bit less than 30%, but that's good. I'm really aiming for 10 to 20%, somewhere in there. That's kind of standard in this line of work, in this business. So the fact that that is 30% obviously is partially due to the card show, is a big reason why. But also, I mean, you're gonna have deals like that, and you're gonna have some deals that don't go so great. So it is kind of an average, and it kind of works out good for me in this scenario. But yeah, I'm not gonna go over every card that I sold at the card show. That would take too long. But that's where we're at so far. So it's been a good week so far. Today's Tuesday, and we're already at $1,100. And the card show was on the last week, so that's not including that. Obviously, it was $3,000. But yeah, already at $1,100 and about 15% profit right now, so that's good. I do have Battle Partners, the Japanese set that comes out on the 24th, on the website for pre-order. There is a version with the promo and without the promo, so go ahead and go to the website. It's going to be the first link in the description. Check out the pre-order. I have a bunch of other singles and some sealed stuff on there as well. Feel free to reach out with any questions about the business, stuff like that. Yeah, that's really all I've got. My last thing, like for the card show, is at the end of the month I will update with like all of the numbers for the month and stuff. But I went in with about $3,000 in inventory. So I basically like sold everything. Obviously some of it was like trades and stuff, but I basically turned over my entire inventory at the card show, which I don't know like the rates that other people do it at. Obviously if you have more inventory, that's gonna be tougher, but yeah, I was pretty surprised, honestly. I would say my biggest takeaway is that the binder cards did better than I thought they would. People like to flip through and pick through the binder, so have a binder at your table. Make sure that that should be a priority for you. It kind of just brings people to the table, like lets them stand there for a little while. Obviously, they're just gonna look and then walk away if there's no binder or anything to like flip through. So I think that was a good addition. But yeah, that's all I've got for this video. Be sure to check out the website, as I said before. Like and subscribe, as always, and check the description for more links to like my whatnot, my Instagram, stuff like that. Join the Discord. We talk about all sorts of stuff in there. Some pickups, some packs, deals, like Pokemon Center stuff, business stuff. So join that. That's also in the description. And I will see you guys in the next video. Sorry, it's been a while, but the next video will probably be... Actually, I have no idea what the next video is going to be. I'm not even going to lie to you. I'm just going to leave it at this, and I will see you later. Bye.